Swift D.
Where should go?
Well, I first decided to get into Thai boxing years ago. I had some friends at school who started up martial arts, Muay Thai, at a local school, and the journey really began from there, age 14. It's fantastic, it's something I've been working on for pretty much nearly a decade now, building the team, new coaches, strong coaches, developing the existing coaches and our facilities. Still a long way to go, and all the time we're building, but the atmosphere here is great, the level of learning here is great, and everyone works together as a team, so I'm quite happy as a boss. Every day is a challenge, but different. You know, you have challenges both managing things, managing staff, you know, trying to navigate between fighters and, you know, staff and teaching and stuff. The rotations is quite difficult to deal with between staff and fighters. I have a lot of my coaches fight, so if one coach is off fighting, then I have time, then I need to make sure I've got the coaches in place to be able to cover that person for a week or two. So that's quite difficult. A difficult part, probably the most two difficult parts, was setting up the first gym. That was very, very difficult, Ward End. It was a little bit easier second time around with West Bromwich because I already had the experience, but nevertheless, two of the hardest things I've had to do since starting up. Generally, as fighters, I've always been very fond of Raymond Deckers, who's now no longer with us. Great Muay Thai inspiration, very, very strong fighter, and he opened up the doors really for all us as Western boxers, knocking out the Thais in their homeland, and it was very, very exciting to watch. Boxing wise, as a kid, I always grew up watching Mike Tyson. For me, he is the greatest of all time, you know. Very aggressive, ferocious boxer, and I always enjoyed watching his fights, and even in the early days trying to mimic his style. Well, funniest thing, but I really couldn't say. So many funny things that you come across, but great experiences nevertheless, you know. Tough one to put me on the spot there. It doesn't really hurt that much. Everything's protected here in the gym, of course. It's light contact. The person you're training will have shin pads. To spar, you have a mutual ability and respect for one another to control your power and the level of technique. So there's very, very little risk of injury. You're more likely to get hurt crossing the road incorrectly or playing football and twisting the ankle. You get more injuries that way than what you do for martial arts when correctly performed. Probably opt to keep the internet. No, really.
You can't have the internet.
No, I can't have the internet. I would take the fights. Legends, the people that you're talking about, even if you go in, you last a minute and you get knocked out, you know, they're legendary fighters, and you know, their names will echo on in history for years and years to come. Okay.